afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Coming on lefty Daniel Norris, I really like this guy. Good fastball, 93 to 96 with late life. Good overhand spiked curveball that when it's on, he'll throw it for strikes. His changeup is on the improve. If this guy's on, you'll know early he's going to get a lot of swings and misses.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, Catcher.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So striding forward now, number 42. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, we get to see a great pure hitter, Victor Martinez. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Previous history with Luis Severino, 2 hits in 7 tries. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. To short. Peterson has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park with no score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 1-1 home. Fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-2 now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Jace Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Victor Martinez, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A little chopper up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
That's lifted the other way out to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jim Adduci, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Lays off. 2-2 now. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Neil Walker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. He had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2 balls and no strikes. Drury, a 25-year-old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And that's low, ball 4. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moves over. 2 gone.
How about it?
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Leonis Martin, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, Bueller. You pump 2 of them in there, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Martin leads off first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 42.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 42. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Iglesias.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit down the line at first. 3 runs already home here. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Walker charging this one, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder, Nick.
Riding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Michigan. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Two and 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now batting, captain, Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. It's right there, and he is out at second on a great throw by Saltalamacchia. The 2-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
3-2 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Into the box, Jace Peterson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing in the 4th.
Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging. Ellsbury on third. Stanton over at second. Peterson is over at first with 1 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Victor Martinez.
The Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jeimer Candelario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, strike 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Popped him up. Drury near the bag at third. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Jim Adduci, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Leonis Martini would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 42, Matt Moore.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two and 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. This This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 1 for 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him floating. He's set. Here it comes. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Boyd, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Gardner at second with 2 down.
Don't let him score!
1 and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 3-2. At the plate, Leonis Martin. He reached on a single in his first truck.
center fielder,
First
Leonis
pitch of the at-bat.
Martin.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now batting, Nico Goodrum. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hard on the ground toward short. Peterson fields it cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 42, Alex Wilson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up around the face. The 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. I'm set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ellsbury gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hard ground ball to third. Backhanded. There's one on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Still a 3-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 42 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On its way is pitch number 75. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jose Iglesias is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
On the ground to the right side. Walker's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top. And before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. Ready once again, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
One out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. To the Tigers left fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now here's Leonis Martin.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Tigers lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Shane Green been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Shane Green.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Let's go, Tigers!
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Martin is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Hard hit at 3rd. And there's his first base hit in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Here's a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Sanchez heads for the plate. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Aaron Judge will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Aaron Judge.
strike one. For the current campaign, Judge brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Warwick Southpaw will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. New York leads it 6-3. Aaron Judge will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Didi Gregorius is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 42.
On his way to pitch number 100. Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 42. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Daniel Stump enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is under it. 1 down. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Iglesias onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Next for New York, Ronald Torreyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Strike called, now the throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Goes and chops this one out towards second. To his right, Goodrum. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Yanks lead one. They still lead it 6-3. So striding in, Jose Iglesias hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Lead-off guy anytime he gets on usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Diego, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
And he misses, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout for a double play right here.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Martinez. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for the Tigers.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 42, Aroldis Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chapman's ready. 1-0 on its way. That's inside. 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Last breath for the Tigers. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes lights out before midnight.
6-3 the final score today. The Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
7 ties over pleasure vibes. 5 deep, 10 plus 11 knives. Roll supreme, glowing steam. How my ride? I don't, but I take a shot.